Okay, but Isla, you're not supposed to be past this area without your life vest on, right? Okay, but still. No, ma'am. You're floating, little floater. You're nice and calm, tranquila.
Okay. Alright guys, so we're gonna kick now. You guys know how to kick? Show me how to kick. 7, 8, 9, 6. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Still kicking. Back to level 1. Slow kicking. Kicking, slowly.
Challenges make me stronger. I can do anything.
I'll do anything.
Challenges make me stronger. I can do anything. Can you do that over here? Let's try it. Big breath. Just like that. And this time, as we're doing that, we're gonna grab it. So watch me. So go ahead.
Digo, papi.
Well, let's go. Let's see.
Yeah.
Swim. Kick.
Here we go.
Kick. Good job. Good job. Do it again. Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Yeah, baby.
That was perfect.
That was awesome.
High five. Done this thing.
Yes.
Do it again.
Are you gonna start?
I have no idea. But it's okay.
Okay.
I mean, I care about you a lot. So basically, we get a lot of questions about the city and then, out here at the beaches. And essentially, we just want to kind of get your take on it because you've been here for a while. So, you can introduce yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
And then just kind of, tell how you got here.
Okay, well, my name is Greg. I actually was on the same track team as Irena when I was like 8 or 9 years old. I'm from Jersey. I've been in Panama for like 13 years, since 2012. So this is like going on my 13th year. Yeah, well, I am a teacher here in the area. I teach at Panama Coast International School, so if you would like any questions about that, I'm guessing you can hit her up too. And so there's a lot of extracurricular activities. You have to know exactly where to spot them. I have 2 daughters, but there's anything between MMA, they have judo, they have jiu-jitsu. Here at the school, we do swimming classes that Isla also attends from one of my assistants. They also have a soccer club. We're getting together a volleyball team for the teenagers. A lot of the teenagers also like to go to the gym. They also have gym programs where the Mike's Gym above Super 99, he's trying to get together a group of kids so that they can do weightlifting competitions. Okay. Also above the Super 99 is where you will find an MMA class. My daughter also goes to a dance class. Right now she does jazz. They start at about 3 years old and they go all the way up to adults, and they also have ballet. What else is there?
Have you lived in Panama City ever?
No. I don't do the city because why go to the city? I could just go back to the States.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like, it's the same joke. I could just go to Jersey City and do the same thing. Yeah. Like, the metro is all the same. I'm not trying to deal with that.
So what do you think the benefit of being out here towards the beach area is versus being out like towards Panama City or something like that?
Yeah, well, definitely. I like this.
Chorrera, or even like.
Yeah, like even Chorrera, but I would say with Chorrera is just like North.
Yeah, you in the city.
You practically in the city. Yeah. If you're from Jersey, you know exactly how North is. So that's what Coronado is. But out here is calmer. Like I feel like this has a perfect trifecta because in the Chame area, which is Coronado, Gorgona, and all the little places around, you got the beach that's like 5-10 minutes away. Period. You got the mountains, which is El Valle, which is 30 to 45 minutes, depending on where you want to go. You have Chica, you have the...
What's Chica?
Chica is another mountainous city or town that you can go to. That's kind of like El Valle. You also are only an hour and a half, give or take, from the city. And if you need to go there to go to a different country, you can always go there, and it's not that far of a drive. I feel like if you want to get away from the city and you're living in a city, it's a big drive. If from here, if you want to go to the interior, you can go to interior because it's right there, right? And on the way back, you're like, everybody else is just trotting to the city with that traffic on the holidays, and you're like, oh no, this is my stop.
Yeah.
And not only that, but just like business-wise. I came down here in 2012. I'm from FAMU. I swam on their college team. And I came down here, there was no swimming program. So I decided to start one up. Now I have a lot of local kids, like Isla's coach, who came up through me teaching them and is now teaching others. And that's positive for me because I'm giving back to the community and he gets to make his own money for college. But if you have an idea, like you're a basketball head, or you did basketball really well in college or high school, or you are a dance teacher, or you're a theater teacher, you can start that up. Yeah. There's like, all you have to do is publicize it. And it's really easy to publicize out here because once it gets going, I don't even have to like publicize. Yeah. People just hit me up randomly, like, I need swim classes, you're the swim coach, I need one of your assistants. Yeah. So that's why I really like out here. It's room for growth.
Yeah, the market is
definitely
open. The market is open, and there's people out here that are looking for whatever services you're gonna bring. They're looking for it, and there's plenty of space to put it.
Yes, definitely. But I will always say, don't forget about the community. Yeah. Right. On my swim team and the parents who had swimming as well, they knew this. Like some of the kids who couldn't afford to be on a swim team, they were reduced tuition or something like that, and then they went on to college, and then they it helped them giving swim classes helped helped them make their way through college, and that was a good thing, man. Don't forget about the locals, right? It helps you learn Spanish.
Yeah.
It helps them learn English, and it helps them through their lives, and they'll never forget.
So how do you think it is with maybe not speaking Spanish out here towards the person not speaking Spanish in the city, or like what do you think some of the differences would be?
Oh, that's why I have to give it up, because I don't really live in a city or never lived in a city. I don't know how it is, but here in the Coronado area, you're gonna find like if you don't speak Spanish, that's okay, because the vast majority of a lot of people here, especially businesses, speak at least communicatively English. Not only that, but this school is pushing out like dozens and dozens of kids a year that are native fluent English speakers that did not speak English before, whether they're from Germany or they're from France, they're from Spain, they're from Panama, you know, wherever. You know, we're pushing out a lot of kids, and a lot of the kids are like, I just want to sit here for a year. They get a job working at a restaurant, at a clinic, or something like that. So I think in the next 5 years, you will not have to know fluent Spanish in order to navigate here in the Coronado area. But I can't speak to the city. But with all that being said, we still live in Panama, and I think it's respectful to go ahead and learn the language. And the only way you're going to do that is by not hanging around with everybody that speaks English like you.
Right.
You got to get out there. The majority of the people that my friends that I have, they don't speak English, right? Well, also when I came down here in 2012, there wasn't a lot of people that was in their 20s like me.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to speak Spanish to navigate down here, but does it help? Absolutely. Or else you're gonna get gringoed.
Yeah.
You will get gringoed. I look like I'm from Cologne, so. That's what I always
They
get.
still probably get you every now and then.
Oh my God. At least once a month.
Yeah.
And there's parents that know me for years. Oh, but you're not from Cologne? I'm like, what? I'm like black.
Right.
And they're like, but where are your parents from? From the United States. I said, but you know. Yeah, man.
That's funny. That's good. I appreciate that.
No
So,
problem.
like, what would be a way for someone to start to learn information about what their kids can do, or maybe something like that?
Yeah, well, there's definitely check out the schools. Like I said, this school that we're interviewing at is Panama Coast International School. You can go to, I believe it's pcispanama.com.pa. You also have a couple of other local schools in the area. I don't endorse them, so I gotta support the whole team. You know what I mean? That's how I do. But there's other international schools, but it's all about what your fit is. Right, PCIS is something different. And then once you come down here and you get to know the expat community, whatever community you fit into, whether it be religion-wise or race-wise or just like cultural-wise or state-wise, then you'll things will start to open up very quickly. And because even though this town, the area is very populous and the population is growing, it's also very small as well.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You be in your business. So, yeah, you gotta watch that too. But yeah. So yeah, man.
Oh, we got it. Yeah, it's on the shut it. Oh, little Mrs. Booger here.
Oh yeah.
You're right. Find an Airbnb. I would say find a realtor, but also kind of scope out people that are kind of your vibe, whether they are Panamanian or not, because a lot of times the realtors are going to want to get their percentage. So they're going to sell you the high-end houses. But there are a lot of places out here that maybe a good friend or a person that you scope out with, or a Panamanian that speaks English and you start hanging out with, could be like, hey, well, did you check out this place? You know what I mean? That could be a fixer-upper. Don't be afraid of fixer-uppers. That's for the parents. That's one of the top things. Get an Airbnb, just roam around. Mames, yo estoy haciendo algo en el...
La niña.
Sí, tiene como 5
Hola.
¿Ok? Valentina, tú también. Yo quiero que ustedes estén jugando por allá, en el parque. Por favor y gracias.
Hear that?
Ven.
Right, they're like, just like that. All right.
They speak English though. But we working on their Spanish, that's why. But another top thing for the preteens, get them out there. Like I said, above the Super 99, just have them walk around. Don't be afraid to walk around. It's hot. Bring a hand towel, and you're good. And like
Guns out.
Right. Yeah, do your push-ups, right? And then also, don't be afraid to explore, and don't be afraid to try your Spanish, right? Get your phrase on. You know what I mean? Learn your phrases, do your Duolingo, and then also do your research. Hit up Irena and Tony and like ask them questions, right? And would you recommend a taxi driver who at least speaks communicative English? Right? They'll hit you
I
up.
would recommend a taxi driver that will work with you. They only speak Spanish, but they'll work with you and try to figure out what you're saying, because that way you get accustomed to the language a little quicker.
Yeah. Nobody likes a lot of people that are just like, oh, you're gonna speak English? Well, I'm just gonna no. Try it. So that's my type 3 things, and explore. You'll see kids running around. It throws me back to like the 90s, where kids are gonna walk around and see you and say, hey, what are you doing? Right? Go ride your bike with the kids. Start talking. A lot more people speak English than you think.
Yeah.
Right? So ride your bike with the kids, rent a bike or do something and just walk around and
That's
hang
another
out.
thing. I mean, that's the point where I try to tell people. People speak English, whether they let you know it or not. So careful what you're talking about. So and be nice. People, they know what you're saying.
Word.
Or at least can figure it out. So,
Because y'all come up and pull up on a person like me
Yeah.
and thinking I'm from Kelowna, and y'all speak English, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on now. I ain't finna do that, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, those are my top 3 things. Like, you know, just explore and don't be afraid.
I like it. All right. Thank you.
No problem, man. Peace.